Little birdie told me I need RV advice.
Get information straight from the horse's mouth.
Little birdie told me I need RV advice.
It's Just Ask Gigi with Gigi Stetler and Tom Alexander. Now here's Gigi and Tom.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Just Ask Gigi. My name is Tom Alexander, and of course, as always, I am joined by the one, the only, Gigi Stetler. Hey, Gigi.
Hi. Hi, Tom. How are you?
Doing well, thank you, and I'm sure you are as well. You look busy. You got a lot of there's always a lot of papers.
A lot of stuff. Yeah, always
hanging out.
Always stuff going on. Yes,
Always.
I wish I was busier, though. You know, because we're not as busy as I want to be.
Of course.
I'm busy.
Of course.
So.
Yeah. Well, you know, I little by little, we're hearing just little bits and pieces of things starting to open up in certain parts of the country.
Carefully, I hope.
Carefully, yes. We both certainly hope for that. We really got to be careful, or we can have a spike again, a relapse, a recurrence of, that happened in Singapore, I just read, where they opened up and they're having a second wave now.
Yep.
So we really have to be careful.
Yes.
And I heard a piece of news today from the New York Times, actually, stating that over in at Oxford, they have come up with a vaccine that is working in monkeys. It is effective. It is working. So the next step, obviously, is trying it out on people, as the kind of monkey that they're doing it with is the closest from a DNA standpoint to humans. Yeah. So we'll keep our fingers crossed that maybe they're cracking the code a little bit. So that's a positive thing.
I'm not sure I would be vaccinated by something new. I don't.
Yeah, it's a little scary, but they're hoping after enough tests maybe by September they'll be able to green light it. Now that doesn't mean everybody's going to be right as rain by September. That basically means the first wave of experimental.
Right.
It'll be available. Let's put it that way. So we'll see.
I think if we still need to, practice this social distancing, a bit, because, until even if there's a vaccine, which is down the road or whatever, which we, would also still have to be proven, because, without being tested, you just don't know if you're a carrier or you could get it and all of that. So I still think that we still need to be careful. But that's why RVing is probably one of the best and safest and cleanest things you could possibly do.
It is, and absolutely. And so, which leads us to our very next thing. I mean, the industry itself, obviously, and how things are going. We'll certainly talk about RVs going out as isolation units, as we have for the last few weeks. But what are you hearing on the RV industry side on your end?
Well, well, it's interesting. Because right now it's it's kind of muddy waters, but predictions in the industry are saying that possibly 20 to 30% of the smaller dealers aren't going to make it, and and it's a very sad situation, but hopefully we get some of this stimulus funding that these small dealerships would qualify for, that would keep them going. It's so hard for dealerships to train employees to be able to do what we do in this industry, and like RV technicians and things like that obviously don't grow on trees, and you put years and years and years of cultivating and training and stuff like that, because it is a unique industry. It's not like there's one place, there's no real school for it except for maybe the RVIA training center, but as a whole, so we these people, we really can't lay people off. So dealers are struggling to keep payroll going because they don't want to lose people that they've trained for all these years. But the predictions are that 20 to 30% won't make it. But then the worst prediction is that the big conglomerate, big RV dealers, which is about 8 in the country. Big companies like Walmart type companies. There's
Yeah.
like 8. And the fear is they're going to go and swallow up all of the existing small ones by having their franchises pulled. And that's what happened in 2008.
Yeah.
And the same thing kind of with the manufacturers. The manufacturers, some may not make it. So it's really important that we all kind of come together as an organization, as a consumer organization, so that we have rights. Because what's going to happen is if we lose a percentage, if we lose 20 to 30% of these small dealers and these big guys take over, there'll be no more competition. They'll monopolize the market, and you'll have to take what they give you. The price, there'll be no competitive advantage, and that is a huge problem. So that's where the RVACA will come in.
Yeah.
We need to join forces, and we really need to stick together. And I need 10 million registered RV owners as members so that we have a voice. Because if we don't have a voice, you won't have any kind of competitive advantage whatsoever. So it's a problem. So we need to stick together.
Yeah, and to learn more about the RVACA, the Recreational Vehicle Advisor Consumer Association, I'll get that. I swear I'm going to work on that. You can go to rvaca.org. That's rvaca.org. And you'll learn a lot more about everything the RVACA does and how you can become a member and how you can help and how you can join in the fight against COVID-19. Whether it be lending your RV that's not being currently used, perhaps, and make sure that folks that are fighting on the front lines have a place to isolate, or with your donation. So all that, you can learn all about that and everything else beyond the RV thing, beyond the COVID thing. What the RV
Just be a member and register your vehicle, so your vehicle is registered, and we have your information, so that we will get firsthand notice on recalls, what to do about them, and how to take care of them, things like that. So that's why it's so important to join the association, so that we can handle and manage things like that. We'll know. We'll basically know ahead of time before recalls are coming out and things like that.
Exactly. Once again, it's rvaca.org. Have you heard any feedback at all from additional feedback? We've gotten a lot, I know, from folks out there that are using RVs. I'll be okay.
RVs
from the RVACA as isolation units on the front lines. What are you hearing?
Well, I actually have some new requests, different requests on my personal dealership side, which it's always kind of been a little bit of our forte, but there's all these snowbirds that come to Florida every year. They set up house here for 6 months, and they're going home like usually the end of April, first week of May. Well, and it's a lot of elderly and with fear of flying. I mean, they shouldn't fly. So I have quite a few requests, and a lot of personal friends as well, that want to rent an RV with a driver to drive their family.
Wow.
Back to
so hire a driver on top of the RV itself.
Yeah, and then bring the RV back, so they
bring
can
it back. So
basically, it's like an RV limousine, to get the family home safely, instead of flying, and so that and actually, and what could be, you guys could, members could put that out there. And, if you've got some free time and you want to do that, you could advertise, down here in South Florida, that, that you would be willing to, drive transport a family, back to wherever, and so so throw it out there. So do some advertising, or if you advertise your rental, if you do have a rental and you advertise on RV Share or Outdoorsy, put that out there that if you do have the time to,
Yeah.
that you're willing to relocate someone
Great.
in your RV and drive it for them.
Yeah. And I know there's, people looking for work, so maybe they can,
Yep.
if they got a good driving record, maybe they can
Hmm.
be one of those people that are, driving the RVs and getting.
Driving Miss Daisy.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, some of our seniors back north where they have their summer homes.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
we're rapidly approaching that season. I mean, May is, as we record this. I mean, May is just around the corner, so it's just.
I don't know what happened to this
Wow.
year. We're halfway through the year,
It's crazy.
and I feel like we got cheated, because
A little bit.
yeah.
Before we go to the break, I'm always reminded of the story that during the bubonic plague that Shakespeare wrote King Lear. Shakespeare wrote King Lear, and Sir Isaac Newton came up with calculus. Now that's while they were.
Oh, I heard. Yeah, somebody was.
Yeah.
So somebody was making a joke about that. And
so it's like, come on now, we could do something. You could create some kind of.
Somebody's going to come up with a vaccine for coronavirus.
Yeah. How about it?
All this free time.
All right, we will take a break for just a moment, and we'll get to the question portion of Just Ask Gigi. She's Gigi Stetler. I'm Tom Alexander. This is.
See you in a minute.
Just Ask Gigi. Yes, just what she said. See you in a minute.
See you in a minute.
RV owners, it's no secret that those manufacturers' warranties just don't cut it. Get the peace of mind you deserve and step up to the RV Advisor Extended Warranty Plan. Visit thervadvisor.com or call 833-229-0911. That's 833-229-0911.
We are back on Just Ask Gigi. And Gigi, we've got some questions as usual. Hey, there we go. Let's see what we got here.
All righty.
Our producers have supplied us with some questions from folks around the country. And I have to put the old specs on so I can see what's going on over here. Okay, so here we go. How and why are you automatically added to the RVACA when you are a member of the RVA? That's the RV Advisor.
Through our database, as soon as you if you sign up as a paid member on one of our platforms, one of our memberships, whatever year you choose, if you choose a 3-year plan, then you'll be automatically enrolled in the RVACA. And the reason, and it's vice versa. So if you join RVACA, you'll automatically be enrolled in RV Advisor. RV Advisor is kind of our magazine platform. So and we have all our products and services that you get at a discount.
Right.
But it's it's all of our in the know and blogs and stuff like that. But the real meat and potatoes of our company is the RVACA. That was always been my mission, is to protect consumer rights. So the RV Advisor kind of gives you advice, and then the RVACA actually puts it into action. So you get the benefit. You get 2 bangs for your buck, basically.
Great. Well, that's great.
2 bucks for your bang. How do you say that? Yeah, 2 bangs for your buck.
Yeah, more bang for the buck, whatever it is.
More bang for the buck, something like that.
There you go.
Buy one, get one free, something like that.
Sure.
It's not going to always be like that, but it is for now.
Yeah.
Depending on sponsorship levels and fundraising and things like that for the RVACA. So,
Right.
But right now, yes, definitely take advantage of it now, because it is like that. You get both memberships right now for the same price.
Gotcha. Okay. Question number 2. Do new coupons come out every so often? And if so, let's see. And if so, do you know when or will we receive an update?
Ah, very good. So
Yeah.
our coupons are on the go. Our coupons are really quite interesting the way they are. So they're on the go. So let's say, you're hitting the road and you're traveling.
Mhm.
Well, number one, you could put in your zip code and it'll print up every coupon, every partner that we have, and you can print off the coupons just local at home.
Right.
So you can, you can get those coupons daily. And then let's say you're hitting the road and you're going wherever, hundreds of
Yeah.
miles away, whatever. You can map it out and just put in the zip codes. So let's say you're getting ready to pull over to have some dinner or something like that, and you're coming up on whatever zip code you're coming up on. You look at your phone or something and see what zip code you're coming up on,
Yeah.
and you just type in the zip code that you're at, and it'll print up every one of our partners and discounts and what they're offering. So you can type in food, or you can type in beauty salon or products or whatever you're looking for. You type it in and type in that zip code, and then you can put in there within 25 miles, within 5 miles, 10 miles, whatever
Mm.
perimeter you want. And then the best thing is, like, you could do ahead of time. If you already know where you're going and the campground, wherever you're going, you put in that zip code and it'll pull up all what's available in that area that you're going to. And you could kind of, the good thing is that when you pull up all the partners and coupons and stuff, you'll know exactly the type of neighborhood you're going to. Like, there are some campgrounds that are surrounded by all fast food chains, so you may have to, if you want some fine dining or something, you may have to either step outside that zip code, or maybe you want to look for a campground that has better restaurant choices. So it kind of gives you an idea of the surrounding areas of where you're going. So it's called the Coupons on the Go.
Okay, great. And final question. This person is from Broward County, so right here where we are, where headquarters is located. Maybe they're just a few miles away. Let's see. Will Planet RV give RVA members discounts on parts, service, and rentals?
Absolutely, yes. There are all different types of coupons, but all kind of discounts. But yes,
Yeah.
All RV Advisor members get discounts when you're a member. So make sure that you tell the service department or the rental department that you're a member, so that they immediately give you the discounts.
Terrific.
Upfront.
There we go. So the portion of, the section on the show, I guess you could say, the segment on the show where we ask questions to Gigi, and of course, all answered with great efficiency. So,
I can't wait to get out in the field. I'm like,
chomping at the bit, huh? Ready to go.
Yes, and I hope either we get some other kind of technology, or I take you out on into a camper or something.
Yeah. We'll figure something out. We'll huddle up with our production team, AB and a couple others, and figure out what we can do here while we're still sort of secluded and
yeah, that would be great, because
we'll work it out.
Also I know we had to, I don't know if we talked about this last time, but our new site was up, and then we took it down and we put the old site back up temporarily, because we're still working out some kinks on the new site. So just in case you got confused or whatever, so we're back to the old site for right now, where we're working behind the scenes on the new site, which is coming along.
We'll get there soon, folks. Like pretty much everybody on the planet, things are the schedules have been thrown off just a little bit. I actually had somebody ask me when my band was going to be back out playing. I said, well, your guess is as good as mine, because I have no control over that. But Friday nights, at least, I've been doing a little Facebook Live stuff with just some stuff.
I saw it. It's amazing.
But
I think we should. I really think we need to put that on our site.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be a lot of fun. I don't know how. Well, we'll see. I mean, it's.
Well,
it's instrumental. It's jazz. It's a lot of it's very tranquil and relaxing, and so
it.
That's exactly what's the doctor ordered. Who knows?
Exactly. I think we could put on the podcast page. Meet Tom Alexander, and then meet the real Tom Alexander.
Yeah. Oh, believe me, it's just a barrel of fun. I'm telling you. But anyway,
one more thing. You talked about, people looking for jobs and stuff like that. And,
Yeah.
We are hiring. We're looking for recruiters and outside salespeople and things like that. So, if anyone is looking to work remotely, things like that, give us a shout out and go to info at the RV Advisor. And, you want to earn some extra money, things
Right.
like that. Like look us up because we are definitely recruiting.
Great. That's terrific. Yes, info at the RVadvisor.com if you're looking for some work, as Gigi just said, or if you have questions for Just Ask Gigi, you can write us there as well. And of course, if you want to help out in the fight against COVID-19, you can learn all about that if you go to the rvaca.org. That's the rvaca.org. Well, we put another episode of the show to bed and move on, and we'll do it again next Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern time, right here on Facebook and beyond. So you can get us in a couple different places, of course, on our site as well. We're there as well. So for Gigi Stetler, my name is Tom Alexander. We thank you so much for watching. Please be well, be safe, and stay home. It's important. So long, everybody.
Bye.